Hey, good morning, Ducky. Good morning, Kristen. Good morning, Lori. How are you guys? Hey, Rose. Good morning. Facebook is still not letting me post this video to my own personal page, to my own personal feed. I think I'm being punished. I'm kind of pissed. I think that I should be allowed to post to my own personal feed. It's my personal feed, damn it. But it's not working. I don't know why. It's really weird. Good morning, Leslie Ann. How are you? So I posted just a little update. I posted the first of a trilogy of pick-a-cards on the YouTube channel. So go check that out. That's something new. And next week will be part 2 of that. I'm going to do a couple more unboxing videos this week. Actually, maybe even this weekend, because I need to have certain decks unboxed for the next pick a card. And then, good morning, Ann. Good morning, Angel. And then what else do I have planned? Where are we at? We're at the 5th of September. So by next week, I'm going to have to start to get ready to do the mid-month already for the Toroscopes. Y'all got me moving and shaking. But yeah, so go check out the pick-a-card if you haven't already. Tell your friends. Post it on your personal pages. Help me get it out. Post it to your spiritual groups. I cannot seem to get it out. I posted it from my personal page. I went and I copied the link off of YouTube and then posted it to some of the bigger groups to get it some views and to get hopefully some subscriptions. We're trying to get our subscriptions up over at YouTube, so that's the goal. I'm working on it. I'm also available, now that things are settled, I am available for private readings. I did one for someone this morning, and that went really well. I really enjoyed that. It's nice to be back doing that. And so that's always available to you. You can message the business page if you have any questions. And I don't know, I'm just here to do your energetic forecast for the day. And then I'm off to Walmart. Ooh, an exciting day for Dan. So, let me see. So, what do I want to, does anybody want to talk about anything? I don't know, I feel sort of, maybe it was from doing the reading this morning. It's just sort of like, I feel kind of like I've already, good morning, Barbara. I feel like I've already done my video time this morning because I did a reading this morning, a personal reading, first thing. So it's, I'm frozen or you're frozen, Leslie Ann? Because I don't appear to be frozen on my end. I don't know. Or do you want me to sing Let It Go from Frozen? I'm not exactly sure. Hey, Lori, how are you? HM, she says. Not sure what HM means. Hold on a minute. The dogs. Yeah, they're outside the door. I should let them in. They want to come in. I knew the minute I shut the door. Hold on, I'll be right back. I knew the minute I shut the door they would want to come in. Alright. Alright, track your lips. Come on. I know. You all want to be in here. I knew the minute. Here come the tapping. It's It's like a tap dance troupe in here. They all want to come in. So, oh, Frozen by Madonna. Exactly. Kristen Ravello says I could sing Frozen by Madonna. Your heart is not open. Ah! All right. Let's get to September 5th. Jueves. Or as one would say in Engelgeist, Thursday. Let's see the energy for today, okay? So let's do our 3 deep breaths in through our nose, out through our mouth, bringing in positive energy and releasing the negative, right? And we are thinking about, we're keeping conscious as we take our first breath, we're thanking the body, which is the heaviest vibration that we own, right? That keeps us anchored to the planet. Let's say thank you to that. On the second breath, we're going to say thank you to the mind, which vibrates a little bit higher. That's why we have our crazy mind, our monkey mind. And then by the third breath, we're going to say thank you to our spirit, which is our even higher vibration of ourself. And that's going to help to raise our vibration. Let's not eat the smudge feather, Bodhi. Let's not lick the dirty smudge feather. I know it came from a turkey and it might still have some blood on it, but let's not lick it, okay? Alright, so are we ready to do that, guys? Let's do that. And those of you that want to run a grounding cord into the center of the earth from your first chakra, feel free to do so. Tallulah, can you please not knock over my lighting? And thank you for the reminder to put on my lighting. Oh, there we go. Seeing as how I bought it just for this very purpose, I might want to use it. Alright, so let's do that right now. Let's start, close your eyes. We're going to also hold the breath in between. So when we take it in, we take it all the way down to the belly, deep breath, and then hold for a few seconds just to allow that oxygen to get into the bloodstream and into the brain. So let's start now. Inhale. And release. Thanking that body for being the vessel that carries us through our life. Inhale again a second time. And release. Thanking the mind that keeps us safe and keeps us involved and entertained. And one more breath. And release, thanking the spirit for the inspiration, the connection to the divine, for all the things that make us authentically us. All right, hello. Welcome to Thursday, September 5th. Let's look at the energy so that I can get my ass to Walmart. Because that's where the action is at Walmart, people. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me the energy or the card that best reflects what we collective need to think about today, what we are working on today, what energy we might experience today, how best to deal with said energy. Come on, Spirit, we're not asking for much. Just a single card. Yes, the dogs are sassy today. The dogs are just being the dogs. They're here. They're my babes. I have a good video I have to post of Tallulah. I tried to catch her. She was doing her bathroom trade again last night. She was on my bath mat. The cards feel good today, guys. They feel a little heavy, but they feel good. There doesn't feel like there's a lot of resistance in them. She was doing that folding of the bath mat and pulling it away from the tub while I was in the tub that she likes to do. She didn't bring in a pair of my underwear this time.
Are you filming?
I am filming. Yeah.
You'll be quiet.
I unless you want to come and say hello to everybody. You could be like my weather girl. That's my roommate, Eric. Alright, so let's see what the universe has in store for us today. What card do we have today? Hey! Hi. Okay. What the fuck, guys? It's a big week. It's a big week. So I'm gonna turn the main camera off, and I'm gonna turn it around because I still don't have my cameras fixed from yesterday. Walmart Energy. Yes, Laurinette. Hey, good morning, Christina Avalos. Let me turn this around and switch cameras. Don't mind the shelf that has yet to be built. The card today that's in the shelf that's in the background, the card today is the Emperor. So again, we have another major arcana card happening today this week. We had the star, the moon, now we have the Emperor. What is going on, people? We are working on some big stuff this week, even if we don't know it. If we're not paying attention or we think that it's a nominal or trivial week, we're lying to ourselves. That's what these cards are telling me right out of the gate. The small decisions that we might be making are going to be having big impacts. The choices that we're making are going to be having big impacts. The Emperor today brings us to this place of reminding ourselves to treat ourselves and those around us with benevolence, to be the ruler and the sort of authority in our own lives, and to act as such, to hold ourselves to a higher standard, to hold ourselves and know that we can achieve that higher standard, and to expect that of others, but not to judge them or think less of them if they don't necessarily live up to our standards, right? With this card, I love this card because there's always so much going on in it. We have it's a very masculine card, obviously, because it is the Emperor, but we have this tapped in intuition going on. We do have the capacity to be there's this fiery sort of Aries energy happening here with the ram. I also associate this sometimes, actually there's two rams, I just noticed the second ram. Double ram, ram-a-lam-a ding dong. Anyways, I just noticed that sometimes this makes me think about be careful or be cautious about being too stubborn or stuck in your own thoughts. Don't be open to ideas, other people's ideas, but hold true to your own, right? Know that what you know to be true is wise and good, but also don't be so held on to it that you end up maybe too stubborn or too opinionated where you might run the risk of sort of maybe offending people. I love this hand holding the dirt with the small plant growing, meaning there's opportunities for growth and learning. Um, Keeping a sharp eagle eye out would be another meaning here. Keeping, we have the sun shining down on us. We are blessed. There are new horizons here in the city that could be coming to us. There's ancient knowledge and wealth here. Like, there's opportunities for exploration of the ideas of possibly making more money or creating abundance for ourselves, but we need to really hold ourselves in a place where we believe that we deserve that abundance, where we believe that we are capable of creating that abundance, and not being too, stuck in the fact that uh, to me, here's the deal with the Emperor card. It's like the environment doesn't tell the Emperor what to do. The Emperor sets the environment, right? Like the Emperor is in charge. He gets to make he calls the shots. If he does it from a place of benevolence and from a place of having learned his lessons or having done things correctly, the Emperor gets to, set the tone for the rest of the city or the village that he presides over, correct? So we get to do that in our world today, is what this card says to me, is we get to be the conscious creators in our world that we want to be, as long as we do it from a place of benevolence and we believe that we deserve this, right? We need to believe that we deserve this. Within this belief, there is the opportunity for all kinds of growth, wealth, abundance, validation, um, strength, capability, all of that stuff comes with the Emperor card. It's interesting to me that we're getting all of these. We had such strange, not strange, I shouldn't say this, right? We had that Wheel of Fortune in the beginning of the week on Sunday, and this Emperor card is saying to me that we are turning this Wheel of Fortune in our favor, guys. I really think that we're switching up the energy, and uh, hold on, let me write this down. We are switching up the energy and really kind of making it work for us this week. Those of you that don't feel like you are, you need to realize that you have this Emperor energy. Start working it out. Start acting from this place. Give yourself that credit and where that credit is due, and treat yourself with the respect that you deserve. Right? Um, Bring about that authority or that authenticity, that learning that you have within you that gives you the right to sort of set the tone for your environment and to lovingly dictate what it is you want to experience it in your day and how you want to experience it. And don't settle for anything less. That's what this Emperor card says to me. The Eight of Cups, that stagnation, and that Nine of Crystals narrowness, which is like towards the end of the week, which we're getting there. I feel like we're not buying that bullshit. We've actually shifted the energy, especially with all of these three major arcana cards happening. We had that Man of Wands on Monday. Maybe like trying on different hats and trying different things. We're actually choosing better thinking. We're choosing to be more empowered in our lives. We're choosing to act from a place where we are serving not only ourselves but the greater good of everybody by being good to ourselves. So I think that this Emperor card is a blessing today, especially following the star and the moon. This has been a really interesting week because I thought that, judging by Sunday's cards, I thought that we were going to have a little bit of maybe a struggle with some of our mental stuff. But to me, this it feels like we're actually taking it and saying, "Oh, not today, Satan," and we're moving, we're sitting ourselves in our throne and making our decisions from that place. So keep that in mind as you go throughout the day today, and always remember that the Emperor is benevolent, right? So we want to be kind to people. We don't want to be haughty or too opinionated or too stubborn, but we want to be strong in our beliefs, fiery in our intentions, and acting from a place of the greater good. Does that make sense? I just want to share with you guys the painting that's on the wall. Do you see that guy? He's on the wall. That's Archangel Raphael. So he presides over all of these readings. He's the Archangel of Healing. He presides over all of the readings in the room. His energy is looking down upon all of you as we work together. All right, so let me get back to me. So that's our card for today. I hope you guys liked it. Oh, I can't even see the chat. You guys are probably talking away, and I'm like, what? So that's your card for today. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hey, Melissa Tucci, how are you? Good morning. I hope that you guys, Lori Hill Mallet says, yes, maybe my business is taking off. You know what, Lori? I think with the Emperor energy, that's certainly a great energy to facilitate a business with from a place of benevolent authority, love, growth, money, the opportunity for all of those things to happen. I think that you need to believe that and know that and own that and live from that place, and then it starts to happen. It just will happen. You are putting in the work this week. Kristen Ravella says we are putting in the work this week. I really think you guys are, because the cards are coming out major arcana, like day after day. So it'll be very, very interesting to see how we end out this week. But I think that we're not buying into that Eight of Cups stagnation, and we're not buying into that Nine of the Nine of Crystals narrowness. I think we're trying to think ourselves outside the box, and I like to see that. I like to see us treating ourselves with the respect that we deserve, that is in all of the last three cards that we've had, which is the Star, the Moon, and the Emperor. So I'm going to leave you guys with that because I need to go to Walmart. As exciting as that sounds, I need to go do that. And please like, share, follow, subscribe, comment. I know most of you already do, but if there's anywhere else you can share this video, if there's anybody else you can tell about me, please feel free to do so. I am available for private readings. Please feel free to message me at the business page if you're interested in that. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the next forecast. You are welcome, Kristen, and I will enjoy Walmart. What was I going to say? I will see you guys for the forecast, and probably I'll be posting some more unboxing videos Please comment and let me know what you guys are thinking about these unboxing videos. If you're enjoying them, I think they're kind of cool. Just being a card nerd, I like kind of looking at different decks, looking at the artwork, and seeing the messages that are inside. So I think that they're kind of fun to do because they're short little um, uh, excursions into what's out there in the world. So, and I hope it inspires some of you to maybe go out and purchase a deck of your own so that you can work with it yourself for your own personal use, or maybe even use with others, and carry your own messages. So that's the hope. But I am going to unbox some stuff because I need to get stuff unboxed and see, because I've got this trilogy and I'm trying to figure out which of the decks are going into part 2. I know that the answer will come, but I've got to make sure that I have the right decks opened. Alright, you guys have a great day! Kristen Ravello says she loves learning about the decks. Good, I'm glad. Lori loves them too. Good, thank you, Lori. I will continue to do them then. I know that Ducky enjoys them too, and I certainly enjoy doing them. It's like, to me, it's like Christmas. Like, I went down a rabbit hole. Oh, I should mention this. Now that I've said that, I went down a rabbit hole in Etsy last night. I was ordering like decks from like New Zealand and stuff by artists and stuff. So there's going to be some more like harder to find decks that are going to be unboxed. But I did create a wish list on Amazon. So if any of you are so inclined, you can search me by Daniel Geist on Amazon, I believe. This is what Ducky told me. And you can see my wish list of tarot decks. If there's anything on there that you would enjoy having unboxed, you can order it and have it sent to me, and I will do an unboxing for it. And these were all decks that I chose because they were decks that I would like to use in later pick-a-cards, but because I've been shopping for decks lately, I've been spending more money than I've been making. So that's available to you too. If you want to support me in that way, you can certainly do that. Some of the decks are on sale if you have Prime memberships and that sort of stuff. So there's like some, and don't be shocked, guys, but there are some that are kind of sexual in nature. But I want, Ducky and I have been talking, and we want to do this sort of, these love, twin flamey sort of readings and see how well those work out as picker cards. I don't know that you guys are necessarily love-oriented twin flame kind of people, but I did include some of those decks because I think it would be a cool and different aspect or subject matter to create picker cards around. So those are on there too, and some are just straight up like raunchy, but I thought those could be kind of fun for pick a card. So there might be a joke or two to be had in there, because I had so much fun doing that Lionsgate, and all of that was just because of the little figurines being cats. I just thought that was just silly. So I was seeing all the love ones, and I thought, ooh, maybe we do one on love, or who's thinking about you, or will they come back to you? There's a lot of that already online, and normally I don't really care about that stuff, but it might be fun. We might enjoy it. We might have fun. So I included some of those decks on the wish list. So yeah, that's another way that you can support me, the channel, and all of that. Okay. So, and I think that Lori, not Lori, Ducky. I was just looking at Lori saying I love you. Not I love you. I love them. That Ducky can explain to anybody that has questions how to find the wish list if you're interested. Okay. So, because I've never done one before, but there's just so many different decks out there, and there's a myriad of things that we can do with them. So Ducky will help you. I think she'll post a link in the group, and if you guys feel so inclined and want to support me in that way, you can go through the list. It's sort of like, picture it like a wedding registry, and we're getting married. All right. Anyways, what I am going to say is it's all just energy. You guys know this. Please, if you're suffering or having a hard time right now, try not to let it get you too down. Try and focus on what is working, because that will help you to shift your perception and your relationship to whatever it is that you are dealing with, whatever it is you are struggling with. this too shall pass. You know, nothing stays static in the universe. So even though a situation may be hard or we might be suffering, we can find our way out of it just that much quicker if we are able to find the blessing and shift our attention and intention onto something that's a little bit more positive or what is working. So keep that in mind as you move forward. I also have some interesting decks. Like, let me show you this before I sign off. I found this deck. I created the wish list because I need to stop shopping at this point. But inspiration for survivors. And then I have one over here that I need to I've already unwrapped it, but it hasn't been unboxed yet. I haven't shot the video of it. But it's called The Power of Surrender by Dr. Judith Orloff, who wrote the Empath Survival Guide, which is an amazing book. So I've got some stuff that I'm trying to work together to create pick a cards for very specific subjects. So I am going to do some pick a cards for people that are suffering or having a hard time in their life. I have the Guardian Angel reading cards, just different stuff. So there will be some really there. I also have a deck that hasn't been unboxed called the Self Care Cards by Cheryl Richardson. So I'm gonna be creating, like, looking at all of these decks as I unbox them and start to formulate ideas around pick-a-cards. And also, these are also available for personal readings too, guys. So when you watch the unboxings and you see something that interests you or something that resonates with you, where you're like, whoa, that deck is cool, that's the deck that has my answers. You can always either go out and purchase it for yourself, or you can contact me and I can do a personal reading for you with that said deck, if that's something that you choose. Okay, so that's always available and an option to you too. That's part of the whole connection to all of this, of why I'm doing the unboxings and creating the pick a cards, so that you guys can, I don't know, find your answers. Well, not through me. I'm not finding them for you. You guys are finding them, but you guys got to watch the pick a cards and the the unboxings to find what resonates with your soul and your spirit, and then let me be a part of helping to facilitate that with you. All right, I love you all, and there will be a charming hopefully this weekend. So that girl says, let's get a bit more spice in the cards. I know, totally. I put in there that on the wish list, there's one deck that I kind of really want called the Rebel deck. They have the Rebel deck and the Rebel deck for couples, which would be more for like a love reading. But the Rebel deck is these short little cards that just kind of tell you like it is. And they use a lot of swear words. But I didn't purchase it because I just didn't know. But I think that if somebody else were to buy it for me, then I'm going to give myself the option to use it in some picker cards, because I don't know, it's like these little oracle cards that say get off your ass and just do it, and like stuff like that. And I was like, oh my god, it's kind of shocking. But I think that there's also some room for being direct like that, and there's a little bit of fun that can be had in that. So there's different things on the list. You can check it out if you want to, if you're so inclined, and it's there and available. And as I go through the list to myself, if I buy something, I'll remove it off of the list, okay? And that's it. So I will inbox your choice live. What do you mean by that, Angel? I don't know what you mean. And he will inbox your choice live. I'm not sure. Unbox your choice live. That could be done. Maybe you mean unbox. I could unbox it live, totally. I wouldn't mind doing that either. So, yeah. So it just gives us more options, and it's there. But I've just been in an Etsy hole, and I've been shopping too much. So, anyways, all right. I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. I have quite a few. Rose asks, how many decks do I have? I have quite a few. I would say over the years I've acquired quite a few. I have, I don't know, Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would say over 30 at least, maybe 35. But like, I think that there's different decks for different things. Like yesterday, I used in the pick a card 3 different decks that were brand new to me to create that pick a card that I couldn't have otherwise produced unless I bought those 3 decks. And so, and then I have some like that are like strictly around like self care and healing. I have some that are strictly around psychic work and messages from the other side, which those would be in another pick a card about like past loved ones, which I want to do. But those are all decks that I've only recently bought. Like I bought a whole bunch of decks from Hay House UK when I was in Mexico because they were on sale for like $10 a piece. So I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Like 16 of the decks I bought on sale from Hay House. That was $160. It's kind of a lot of money, but it was a lot of new decks. So those will all be unboxed, and I will bring them forward, unbox them for you. You guys will get to see them, see if they're decks that interest you or that you might want in your own life. And then they're also, once they're unboxed, and I've shot the video, then I can then include them into further picker cards. So, and then I just bought these 3 the other day. So, and these I bought because they were really good. They were in a reading that I watched, and I was like, wow. And so I thought, I want to see those decks. And this one really interested me when I saw it, the inspiration for survivors. So I thought, wow, that's really beautiful. And it kind of ties in with the self-care cards and the power of surrender. So I think that that can all become its own sort of pick a card. I just need to figure out the subject matter. But I'll know that once I unbox all of these decks. Okay. Thank you. That girl says last night's pick a card, amazing messages. Thank you. I was really excited. And I think that, so the more decks that I have, the more options that I have as far as getting the message out, and the more avenues with which Spirit has to work. So that's where I'm at. So anyways, that's available to you guys, and I will talk to you guys soon. I'll see you in the morning if you don't see me, um, if I don't put up an unboxing tonight. All right? Have a good day, you guys. I'm going to sign off. Love y'all. Bye.